Welcome to Spectra, a new program from Nook Collective. Spectra is a paid, year-long leadership and creative development program for neurodivergent artists and creatives across Scotland. Over 12 months, 6 creatives will come together for a mix of group learning and reflection, one-to-one mentoring, and a collaborative creative project exploring what leadership can look like when it grows from neurodivergent ways of thinking. This video tells you everything you need to know about the program, how it works, and how to apply. Key facts. What? A paid leadership and creative development program. Who? Neurodivergent creatives, aged 18 plus, based in Scotland. No diagnosis required. Places. 6 participants, with 1 place reserved for a person of colour and 1 for a working class creative. When? March 2026 to February 2027. Format. Monthly online sessions, mentoring and a group creative project. Payment. £1,545 total, plus free mentoring support. Apply by Friday the 6th of February 2026. What is Spectra? Spectra is a paid leadership and creative development program for neurodivergent creatives. It offers space to explore what leadership means, personally, creatively, and collectively. Through workshops, reflection, and peer support, participants build confidence, learn practical tools, and connect with others who share their experiences. Spectra isn't about traditional leadership. It centres neurodivergent ways of thinking, deep focus, creativity, and care to help participants shape their own approach. By the end, we hope to grow a small network of neurodivergent leaders who can advocate for access, justice, and neuroaffirmative practice in the arts, helping to shift the sector towards valuing neurodivergent people as leaders, collaborators, and decision-makers. Who it's for. Spectra is open to neurodivergent creatives of any discipline who want to explore leadership in the arts. You don't need to have a formal leadership role already, or even a clear project idea. You might be running a small collective, mentoring others, running community events, or simply feeling ready to take the next step in your creative practice. We'll also support participants who want to grow into leadership roles, whether that means starting new initiatives, taking on decision-making positions, or shaping work within existing organisations or groups, including Nook Collective. Spectra is for people who are curious about how change happens and how we can lead it together on our own terms. Why we're doing it. Many neurodivergent people already lead, but not always in ways that are recognised. Traditional leadership spaces often reward confidence, speed, and social ease, which could make them hard to access, even when we have the skills and insight to lead well. Spectra is our response to the exclusion of neurodivergent people from leadership spaces. It creates time to pause, reflect, and imagine leadership differently, valuing difference as a source of strength. How it works. Spectra isn't just about individuals. It builds a network. The connections, skills, and confidence developed here will help you take up space in the arts sector, influence access and inclusion, and support others to do the same. Group sessions. Across 9 online sessions, participants explore ideas and tools for neuroaffirmative leadership, from understanding values and access to managing energy, planning projects, and preventing burnout. Sessions build gradually, starting with trust and reflection before moving into practical skills and real-world application. Mentoring. Each participant also receives one-to-one mentoring from an experienced neurodivergent creative or leader, plus a professional consultation tailored to their needs and interests. Staying connected. Between sessions, the group stays in touch through a private WhatsApp or Discord space, whichever the group prefers, to share reflections, ideas, and mutual support in an informal way. Group Creative Project. Towards the end of the programme, the group will co-create a small collaborative creative work that reflects their shared learning and values. Spectra is designed to be flexible, paced accessibly, and ran in here. It gives time to reflect, learn, and connect, while building confidence, skills, and peer support that continue long after the programme ends. Practical details. Spectra is open to 6 neurodivergent creatives based in Scotland. You do not need a formal diagnosis. Self-identification is fine. There are 2 reserved places for people from groups that are currently underrepresented in both neurodivergent spaces and leadership roles. 1 place is reserved for a person of colour, and 1 place is reserved for a working class creative. You don't need to have had a formal leadership role to apply, just an interest in exploring how leadership can look and feel when it works for neurodivergent people. When is it? Group sessions run from April 2026 to February 2027, once a month. There will also be one-to-one evaluation sessions in March 2026 and March 2027. Provisional session dates. All Monday evenings, 6th of April, 4th of May, 8th of June, 6th of July, 3rd of August, 7th September, 5th October, 2nd November, and then a 2-month break for the creative project, and a final session on Monday the 15th of February 2027. This will be a sharing session where we can share the creative work made by the group. Format. All sessions take place online on Zoom. The programme includes 9 group learning sessions of 2 hours each, including breaks, 8 one-to-one mentoring sessions per participant, a 1-hour professional consultation per participant, a collaborative creative project shared publicly in February 2027, reflective and creative activities. Payment. Participants receive £100 per session, so that's £900 total. £360 for their work on the group creative project, so 1 day at SAU rates. £135 for evaluation sessions, which is £45 a session for 3 sessions, 1 at the beginning of the programme, 1 in the middle, and 1 at the end. £150 materials budget. An in-kind support, including 8 hours of mentoring and a professional consultation up to the value of £100. That might be with a producer, a lawyer, a coach, anyone who would help you achieve your goals. Access. Spectra is designed with access at its heart. We know that neurodivergent people have different communication styles, energy levels, and sensory needs, and that these can change from day to day. We aim to make the programme flexible, supportive, and responsive so everyone can take part fully. All sessions take place online over Zoom, with breaks built in. We share slides and notes in advance and record sessions where everyone agrees, so you can revisit them later. Sessions are captioned with Otter AI. Supporting materials are designed to support different learning styles: visual, written, and tactile. We have an access budget to provide other access support as needed. If you have an access rider or specific communication preferences, we'll work with you to make sure these are met. How to apply. Applications are open to neurodivergent creatives based in Scotland. You can apply through a written application form or by using Video Ask to record an audio or video application. We've tried to keep the process simple. We're not looking for a polished application, just a sense of who you are, why you're interested, and what you hope to explore. If you need support to apply, please contact us at nook@doorinthewall.co.uk. Links to the application forms and FAQ are in the video description. Thank you very much for listening.